Right, let's get back to it. Where's my music gone? There we go. So if you're on YouTube, I apologise for the loss there, but happens. Just crashed. His streaming software had to reboot it all. His streaming software. Let's have a look. Fubo. 428. Looking strong. Is there a reason for it? That's the question. Wait for an entry. Wait for a pullback and then entry. A good entry would have been around 421. We'll move up after this pullback. Wait for an entry. Don't go chasing just because it's moving. GCT looking strong, but again, don't go chasing just because it's moving. It's important that if you're getting into a trade, that you're getting in for the right reasons, not just out of boredom. It's important that you wait for the right setup. I'm deliberately trying to be disciplined today. The last couple of days, my trading hasn't really been on point. So I'm just waiting for the right setups. So 34.96, so nearly $35. So the way this is moving, I don't think that's going to be a problem in terms of halt levels. But yesterday's high was 34.90. So that's going to be a key level. Whole dollar, half dollar, quarter dollar levels are always psychological levels, so worth keeping that in mind as well. What's this indicator on the left? This is volume by price. I've been asked that a lot. I'm going to do a video to explain how to use the volume by price. I don't think I've done one of those before, so I'll do one of those in the next few days. So we're going to pull back on GCT, which is one of the big momentum stocks. The volume's still not great on it, so just be careful with that. Hmm. Okay, guys. What happened to YouTube? It crashed. So it's back up. It's back up and running now, Miami. If you want to just head back over to the YouTube. Hmm. Oh, drug. This is Bright Minds Bioscience, pulling back a little bit from the highs, up at 250s, then at 220s now. GCT going mental though. It's a bit of a fake out there, so which is why it's important that to bear in mind other factors as well. Look for the setup on multiple time frames. Here, you could have got faked out there at 32.50. Whereas if you looked at a higher time frame, you wouldn't have got faked out. On the 2-minute time frame, the entry would have been 33.50. 32.85 would have been the entry on the 2-minute. And on the 5-minute, we're looking at, yeah, 32.85. So it's volume by price, Les. It's not the volume's at the bottom here. This is the volume profile at the bottom. This is volume by price. Based on the price action you can see on the chart. Okay, so I need to change these scanners over, don't I? Back over again. Let's take a quick look. That's right. Okay. No sound. Let me see. That no. That working now? Yeah, another sound. Don't know why you couldn't hear that before on YouTube. Sorry, Luke. If you couldn't hear that on YouTube, I do apologise. Having a few gremlins, so we're getting a bit of a double top here on GCT, so really need to get beyond that 33.35. Otherwise, risk of this M pattern just flushing down. So just be careful with GCT. There's a double top formation in process right there. We need to get beyond 33.45. Bed Bath and Beyond. No, I'm kind of happy with my gains right. Oh, Minerva's going. Minerva is making nice moves. It's top of the momentum scanner right now. I have this candle 28, so look for 30. Big pullback. Yeah, Nvidia's. I think Nvidia earnings is after hours today, isn't it? Interesting to see that, actually. Big pump from Minerva, now it's pulling back, unfortunately. Okay. Well, we are where we are, 6,000 on the main account. We've got the main account up twice there, so I'm going to have to... That's better. You can see that better now. There we go. Done. GCT pulling back. Let's have a look at Nvidia, actually. Nvidia. So it's a bit of a W formation there. It's down on the day. So let's see what happens after hours tonight with Nvidia. I'm bullish on Nvidia. I like Nvidia as a company. and I don't mind them as a long-term hold. I think some of the products they've suffered of late with regards to the processor shortage and supply chain issues. But once that's all resolved, I think Nvidia will come good again. They're a good company. Hey Roland, good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. So Minerva, pulling back. Nice flag setup actually. Need to, what's the high? 608. Look for 610 at the moment. Looking for the flag breakout here. Put a 10-cent trailing stop in place. See what happens. Get stopped out. That's okay. I made $100. Better than the kick in the teeth. That was a 20-cent flag breakout. So we've got the flagpole, you've got the flag itself, and this is the breakout. It's a bull flag, typically breaks upwards. It's already broke through the $10 level, double T. But I would double check on whether you can actually, because it's very highly shorted. Last I checked, it was hard to borrow. So the question is, can you? No, there are shares to borrow. It is shortable. But I'm not going to be shorting it just yet. Oh, Minerva Neuroscience. No, no fuzzy. You don't buy at the top of the latest highest wick. What you do is you wait for a breakout and you wait for the break of that. If you're getting the move up, you wait for it to surpass that, effectively making a new high before you buy. I'm being very disciplined today, Jack. It doesn't matter whether it's red or green. If you're moving up, you buy at the next candle to make a new high once you've assessed your entry position. On this flag, for example, we're pulling down. We've got these pieces here, but then we get the breakout here, which is what I entered for. Candle made a new high here, but I was looking at the a higher time frame. I've got a 1 minute time frame here. I was looking for confirmation on the 2 minute time frame. Now we're looking for a new high of day. Currently the high of day is 637. We've got rejected there up there before. We've got 635 on this candle. We're looking for 637, new high of day. But we want to see a new high of day with good volume. When you look at the range here, the range is about 15 cents ish, between 15 and 20 cents. If you're going to set a stop loss, you want to be looking at 15 to 20 cents. That way it gives it the movement and the volatility movement, the range of that movement, it gives it a little bit of breathing room. So then you need to work out, if you're going to set a, let's say a 15-cent stop loss in terms of position size, if you take a 10,000 share position, you're risking 1,500 bucks. Is that really something that you want to risk? If you take 1,000, you're risking 150 bucks on that position. So you work out it comes as second nature after a while. You do the mental arithmetic in your head. You say, okay, the range is X. I want to be giving the range. If there's a technical indicator you can use, which is called average true range, which you can put on there, and it will tell you what the average true range is. Now, if you put half of the average true range, and that could be your stop loss, for example, from where your entry position is, it gives you that little bit of leeway. In fact, what I'll do now is I'll just pull up the. I'll pull up the average true range so you can actually see it. ATR. Stick it on there. That big thing there is average true range. So at the moment, the average true range with a 14 candle offset is 20 cents, just sort of 21 cents. So you might look at 20 cents as your stop, or you might look at